Hello, everybody. Today we are going to answer some questions to understand which is the best way to bring a successful class for this group. So let's start. First one, John, what are your learning goals for this group?
Thank you, Juan. So, our learning goal is to teach typically English topics such as verb tenses efficiently and clearly for effective learning. So, now, Juan, go ahead and explain what is the most suitable and preponderant English teaching method for this group.
Okay, John. For us, the best way is the didactic method, using only the foreign language in whole the class without translations to stimulate direct thinking in the language, promote full immersion using image, gestures, or and contextual explains and facilitate understanding. For example, in this case, the real context. This method teaches vocabulary and grammatical structures in context, often using examples of the real life situations. This helps students to understand how to use the language in different contexts, rather than memorizing grammatical rules without practice or without practical application. For teenagers, this makes learning more interesting and relevant. And the grammar translation method is another one that we consider that is such a great method for this group. Focus on the translation of text and the learning of grammatical rules. It is useful for developing a formal knowledge of the structure of the language, although not too much for oral fluency. However, it is essential to understand each mind of the students. When you use the didactic method, is an opportunity to cover the skills such as listening, writing, speaking, and writing. Interacting with the students can give us a new visions about the best method for each person. So, well, in this moment, Aleja, what are the most accurate activities for this group, considering the students' ages?
The activities should be eye-catching and innovative with a specific purpose. Text analysis, debates, presentation or expansion, create writing, virtual activities, mimic and description, create of collaborative story. John, choose one method you never use with this group and justify your answer.
Thank you, Aleja. A method that we won't use is the audiolingual method. Since the audiolingual method, it is based on the idea that the language learning is the most effectively achieved through the repetition and practice of spoken patterns. Some key features are focus on pronunciation and speaking, repetition and pattern practice, limited use of the native language. So we won't use it for this group because this group needs to improve some English skills such as the reading, grammar, verb to have a good score at the ICFES test. So using this method it could help, but not at all as we expect.